Some days are great, some days are not great. It's just you look at your monthly overall. It's just that's how business goes. That's how business goes. I don't know. She did get cooked. She was selling like all her spots at 50% off. I was looking at the average, like halfway through, I'm like, oh, man, this is not looking good. Andy, which way do you want to go? Case 1, 2, 3, or 4 down here? It's okay. It's good for her, actually. The marinated, the one up here. Okay. That's the one I picked earlier. That's the one I picked earlier, too. You know what? It's good for her. It's sometimes good to experience a life, the ups and downs of life, you know? Not everything should be an automatic winner all the damn time. Like, she used to cry when she used to lose in soccer, and I'm like, baby, losing is fun. It's good for you. She's like, why is it good for me? Because it makes winning so much sweeter. If you only won, it gets boring. Here, I'm making our labels. Losing just makes you appreciate the wins. Import, print. Alright, our labels are printing. Alright, guys, our triple case, so we down to 18. Can we take some of these down? So when people come in, they know it's that triple case, we're down to 17. I just pinned it. That's gonna be a movie. What's up, Ryan? It's gonna be a movie of the triple case next. Yeah, that's not true, clean. I mean, I break all the time for myself. Matthew says, I got the Dodgers. I like it. It's like everything in life. Sometimes you win. Dude, I make so many different investments, and I always feel really good about them. And then, you know, sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. It's just how it is. Nationals do. They have 2 different people signing this, JOSA. I can tell you who they are. But it's a cheaper team. That's why it's so cheap. Oh yeah, I have like a lot of XP. I have like 25,000 coins of it, I think. I used to almost have 1 million when it was lots cheaper. I wish I would have kept that. I was so happy when I sold it. I made a really nice profit. I was like, damn. I had hundreds of Bitcoin at one time too. But hey, JSOA, are you okay with having the Nationals? Yeah, if you want to, I'll refund you. I don't want you to have a bad experience. Just so you know, it is one of the cheaper teams. It's harder to hit. That's why it's cheap. Oh, nice. Very nice. You talking about the stock, right? Anybody own any Archer stock? That's like a new stock. It's not a new stock, but I'm thinking about buying some. Yeah, I know who it is. I'm very familiar with Ripple. I bought the first Ripple when it was 0.007. But, you know, back then I was young and I was buying and selling. Now my investing philosophy is different. Like, I try to buy stuff, hold it long term. I almost never sell. I don't really take profits, which is probably stupid. I only take profits if I invested in something else. But, like, everything that I do, I hold long term and hopefully just pass it on to my daughter one day. Or to my wife when I die. I mean, I'm not really passing it on to my wife. She owns it too. But it's for her when I die, so she's set in life. You know what I mean? Or for our retirement one day. I don't know. I wish I had this investing philosophy. I tell young people all the time, don't try to flip. Don't try to buy and sell. Just do good in whatever you do. Make the money. Invest money. And just long-term investments. It's the best results. Archer, A-R-C-H-E-R, Archer. Ooh, Matthew, what's your hedge fund? Should I buy something with you guys? They do the air taxis. It's just, I like to watch a lot of episodes about AI and investment in the future, and I forgot the lady's name. She's a very, I think she has a hedge fund too, right? The lady with the glasses and the hair. She's big in Silicon Valley. She does a lot of tech stuff. She's a very famous investor. I can't remember her name right now. She talked about them too. Yeah, Wood, that's it. What's her first name? Kathy Wood, maybe? Kathy, yeah, Kathy Wood, yeah. Alright, that's cool. Well, we're supposed to have dinner anyway, right, Matthews? Yeah, Kathy Wood, so she was talking about that stock too. And I had other people tell me about the stock in the past. So I'll probably buy 100 shares of that. Actually, you know what? That's only $10. I'll probably buy 1,000 shares of that. Last time I checked, somebody check what the stock is at. Like, it was like at 10.22 or so, like a week ago. Alright, guys, 7:12. We are full. Let's take a look at the names. Sorry for the delay. I got ADHD. I get distracted. The triple K says down to 17. Damn, I was going to buy it last week. Right, I invest in James Wood too. I do everything. Diversity. I have a lot of physical gold and silver too. I have crypto, I have stocks, I have real estate. I got $2 million worth of stuff in the warehouse out here. That's not card related. It's G.I. Joes, and I probably have $10,000 in cast iron pans. When I tell you guys I have everything, I have everything. It's only a 10-season episode, but they already were talking about doing another season. Daryl called me today. They want him to come back, of course. So we'll see. When I tell you guys I have everything, I'm like a hoarder. I got everything. I probably got $50,000 of Native American store stuff. Not his son. Rabbit teeth? No rabbit teeth. You didn't see White Sox? Let me double check. Rowdy Burns says, give me some Frank Thomas. You know that Frank Thomas is a tough to hit, right? I do have some, I had taxidermy, but I don't really like to store taxidermy. Oh, Daryl's rabbit teeth. I do have a palette full of vintage Dungeons and Dragons stuff, like really good stuff. I also have a lot of role-playing game stuff in another office that we own, where an entire office like this is packed. You can't even walk into it, but it has Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering. It has a lot of Star Wars role-playing games. If you go to our eBay store, we have all kinds of Dungeons and Dragons and those games, the dice and stuff. Oh, actually, you like stuff like that? Check this out. Oh, shit. Damn, I just crashed it all. Somebody just, I think Casey just put these here. It's like, we got to get these listed. Each one of these is like $50, I think. This is all going to be in our eBay lives. But I just made it. We have so much crazy stuff. I like Mary Poppins. I have a daughter, man. I like everything Disney. Yeah, that's a lot of cash. I have a daughter. I like anything Disney. I like anything girly. I'm not embarrassed. When my girl was a little girl, she used to put bow ties in my hair. And like one time a friend of mine made fun of me. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't care what you think. I care more about my little girl smiling. So she's like, that's not manly. I'm like, I guess if that's what you think. But I'm more manly than most men. But I'm man enough to let my daughter put bow ties in my hair if that's what makes her smile and giggle. Kenny's cool. Kenny's good people. Alright, list is good, right? Boys and girls, let's put some fire on. Next break is gonna be a triple caser. Next break is a triple caser. Yeah, that's like, I don't care what you think. All I care about is my wife and daughter. That's like, if you want to be my friend, cool, but like, I'm not out to impress anybody when it comes to stuff like that. Box number 1, break number 712, and now we're actually live on YouTube. The first break was not on YouTube, so you just gotta check in your receipt here. I'm man enough for a bow tie, it's cool. As long as my daughter does it. Oh, it's not even a bow tie, it's a hair tie. Hair clip, whatever. And Anthony Volpe with the Yankees. What's up, Kate? Nice to see you, young lady. Carl Monsanto. Tatiana was telling me you were having a hard time. I kept him up Reyes the other day. Monsanto for the Guardians. I like him a lot. I hope you're doing much better. Joey Lobafito with the Toronto Blue Jays. Volpe is amazing. It's okay. It'll be better. God doesn't put anything in your basket that you can't handle. Jackson Holiday. How about Kyrene Paris? 40 out of 299 with the Los Angeles Angels. I didn't even watch it, to be honest. I've been working. I've been so busy the last few... Guys, we're down to 16 in the triple cases. I've been so busy with stuff, like I barely have time to breathe. And Rizzo Sports, tell him what's up, what's up. I'm assuming that's who you're talking about, right? Blaze Alexander, Arizona Diamondbacks. Tell him I said, what's up, what's up? Are you there right now? Sal Frolic with the Milwaukee Brewers. Nice. Are you the one in Temecula? I know they got like 4 or 5 locations. I think we already had this conversation. I think you already told me Temecula. Box number 2. Box number 2. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Nice. What do you got to talking about? Jack Leiter, Texas Rangers. On the X short print. Davis Schneider, Toronto Blue Jays. Manny Machado. For the Los Angeles Dodgers. This guy's on fire. He's having a hell of a season. Andy Pache. Andy Pache for the Dodgers. I like him. He's having a really good season. He's having a really good season. You know, give it a few years, this guy might be actually one of the best rookies in this class too. He's just like, he's having a hell of a season. Let's see if he can keep this up and be consistent. I mean, look, being a breaker is fun, but trust me, it definitely has its moments. Sometimes I joke around, like, you guys get to see me, right? You guys have a physical experience with me. But I'm in the studio, surrounded by lights. Like, it's almost like an office job, which I never wanted in my life, right? And I just interact with text. Yeah. So, that's cool. So, it's like, being a breaker has its moments, but I love being a breaker. My best friend's a text. Yep. Marte with Cincinnati. But it has its moments. You get used to it. You guys just have to, like, when I see you guys, I kind of develop personalities for you guys sometimes. Heston Kjerstad. And, you know, it doesn't get too crazy, especially when you fill halfway fast and then you try to focus on the product and do a good job. Got a fatty right here. So, it's not too bad. But I do joke around without shipping people always because they all, like, you know, they all have camaraderie and they all work together. That's exactly what I was thinking, Cleena. What the hell? I think we got a 101 in here. Printing plate 101, I think. Pretty sure we got a 101 here. Austin Riley and Andrew Abbott. I think this is the... I don't even know they had printing plates in Inception. I don't remember Inception having printing plates. Obviously, I'm wrong. There's your base card. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. This is going to be a 101. 101 for somebody. Batter. Ooh, I think Diamondbacks or Angels. Maybe Atlanta. Or Oakland Athletics. Zach Geloff. Zach Geloff, 101. Damn, why is this not signed? That's badass, though. You know what? I might put this in a regular. Let me see. See if it fits. Cool. I know. I got to go show him really quick. Guys, everybody follow me to Bargain Hunters Breaks. That's better. Everybody follow me. Bargain Hunters Breaks 4 really quick. Bargain Hunters Breaks 4. Let's go over there real quick. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Did you see him? He started sweating and stuff. Who has Oakland? This nice hit, baby. I don't even know who has it. Nice hit, whoever has Oakland. Nice hit, whoever has Oakland. 101. Interesting printing plate. It's actually a pretty cool. It's like one of the nicer look. It almost doesn't look like a printing plate. It almost looks like black and white. Wish Tony had Oakland. You like that? Ooh. Crybaby Tony. Is that my one base card? Austin Riley. Austin Riley. Young Ho Lee. 21 out of 50. San Francisco. Oh, Tony didn't buy it again? I thought Tony had San Francisco. I feel like San Francisco's a sneaky good value just because of Young Holy. Nice patch. Nice patch. Yeah, that would have been a hell of a personal box. Oh, wow. Wow, we got a 101 and 2 autos? What the hell's up with this box? For the Houston Astros, that went to auction. 11 out of 25. Ronel Blanco. Ronel Blanco. That's a good-looking card with the color match. Wow, we got 2 autos and a 101 in this box. Somebody mispacked that one. You're very welcome. Somebody mispacked that one. I know, Tony. It's so crazy. Ben Brown with the Cups. Sometimes these cards in the back stick. Ben Brown with the Cups. $101. Zach Geloff. And a Jackson Holiday rookie. HN, do you have Oakland? Well, if you have Oakland, bang, bang. Is that I don't think that's a printing plate, is that? Is that a printing plate? Just the added backing? I know, and it looks, it's more detailed almost. It's weird. Because normally in the back it tells you which color it is of the plate. I mean, if that's how the printing plates look from now, it looks way better. Yeah, right? It's nicer than a printing plate. It just looks, I mean, I don't know. Normally the printing plate will say it's like magenta or whatever. Yeah, and a lot of times you cannot see it, right? I mean, Shrike, look up this. I mean, I don't know. 56 is just his card number. I don't know. It probably is some sort of printing plate. I think. I'm not sure what the hell that is. It looks like a printing plate. Oh, yeah, the words would reverse in the front. Definitely. Is it okay if I look at it a little bit closer? I'm assuming it's okay, right? It's weird. Honestly, it almost looks like it's a printing plate, but then they added stuff. It is heavy, yeah. It's definitely the metal right here. It is metal right here in the middle. Honestly, it looks like it's a printing plate, but then they added stuff to make it nicer. Like, I think the Oakland and the blacklight right here, they just added that. I don't know how they would. I'm assuming maybe they have more than one. That probably makes sense. They have more than one printing plate. Yeah, yellow. I mean, I've seen all colors of plates. I mean, I don't know. It's a really nice looking cart. I don't know if that's just a one-off. This is probably the nicest printing plate I've ever seen, and I've probably pulled 200 of printing plates. I don't know. It's a really nice looking cart. I have printing plates in my collection. It feels almost like it's a printing plate, but then they made it nicer. That's what it feels like. Here to help. Here to help. Box number 4. That's a really nice plate. I mean, it looks good. Oh, yeah, the white whales are amazing. Those are really cool. Bazabe. You're welcome. Bazabe. Tampa Bay Rays. Yandy Rodriguez. Pirates. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's interesting. Julio Rodriguez. Seattle Mariners. Whatever it is, it's nice. Julio on the short print. Card number 56. Jacob Young, rookie for the Nationals. That was crazy, right? Well, we got a 3-case break in the store right now. It's down to 15. Luis Matos with the Giants. Yeah, the last 3-case, we hit 3 Skeens autos. Trident says printing plates are 1 in 242 packs, which is divided by 8, 50, 55. What is that? Like 55 in 1 in every 55 cases. Kyle Harrison for the Giants, 63 out of 99. $242 divided by 8. 8. Oh yeah, you're right. 30. Sorry. Hey, I never said I was smart. Kyle Harrison for the Giants, 63 out of 99. And Imanaga, Cubbies. Did you not hit an auto in the last break, sir? Oh, because you don't have the ranges in the 3 caser? We're entering DJ hours. Now it's going to get exciting. Jordan Lawler with the Diamondbacks. This case is much nicer than the last break case, though. Lane Thomas with the Guardians. Oh, we got a milestone. We got a milestone. Ben Brown with the Cubs. I love milestones. Ben Brown with the Cubs. Trey Liscombe, 126 out of 199 for the Nationals. You need a wide milestone? Let's see if we can get you one. Rookie. Oh, bad news. I don't think Wyatt plays for the Angels. Unless there's been a trade that we don't know about. Jordan Adams, Los Angeles Angels, 42 out of 99. 42 out of 99 on the milestone. Bang, bang. First career hit was a single. First career hit was a single. I love milestones. Milestones is such a cool concept. Bam, bam. Yeah, see, here's the card, Zach Giloff. Card 56. It is a printing plate. Card 56. Which parallel ones? And Randy Arozarena for Seattle. 3 boxes to go. 14 teams left in the triple cases. Oh, I don't think I've ever pulled a red. I don't think I've ever pulled a red milestone. That's badass. Every milestone. Actually, you know what? Actually, I might have pulled an orange milestone. Sir, you hitting out on the last break. Sir. Paul Skeens. Kyle Harrison. For the Texas Rangers on the short print. Adelois Garcia. Trey Turner for the Philadelphia Phillies. 1 out of 10. That's a nice hit. 1 out of 10 for the Phillies. Oh, man, that was a tease. Lane Thomas, 152 out of 199. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. 5 out of 200 with a nice patch. I thought that was Skeens for a second. Well, remember, the Sox are a very cheap team, so they're hard to hit. You talking about the White Sox or the Red Sox? Oh, the Red Sox. Red Sox, yeah, it's... I mean, Inception is a tougher product, so it's like, they just, not that many cards. Yeah. Jackson Churia with Milwaukee. Box number 7. Christian Scott for the Mets. Dane Myers for the Marlins. Dane Myers. Bo Bichetti for the Blue Jays. Trey Lipscomb for the Washington Nationals. Bichetti was a short print. Bazaba for the Rays. For the Padres, Yuki Matsui, 88 out of 299. Matsui, 88 out of 299. How much are the Red Sox in this? That's not too bad. Carlos Correa for the Twins, so it's like a mid-level team. Thanks for letting me know. If you ask me if I'm going to be at the National, I'll be like, nope. Last box. Ooh, man. Last box. Got something in here. Wow, really big one. It's not a booklet. A sock relic is going to be something nice. Somebody about to be happy. This was a good case. A sock relic or something big, like, I don't know. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Cleat. I don't remember if they... I don't think they do cleats in this one. It might be like batting glove or something. Shohei Ohtani. Whoever hits it is going to be happy. Let's leave it at that. Garrett Cole with the Yankees. Jacob Young with the Nationals. Next break, guys. Triple case. That's going to be a movie. Trey Turner with Philadelphia. Brian Ramos with the White Sox. 78 out of 150. How about for the Boston Red Sox? Uvasava, 97 out of 99, rookie pitcher. Little sum. Why it is tight? Let that marinate for a second. Let me try this here real quick. There we go. Let this marinate for a second. All right. I think marination completed. Marination completed. Somebody's about to be happy. Here we go, boys and girls. It is Topps. It is Inception. It is a batter. Wow, Oakland again. Lawrence Butler relic. Lawrence Butler relic. Oh, yeah. 22 out of 25, Lawrence Butler. Game fielding glove. That's pretty badass. Game fielding glove. Going to the Butler. Damn, Oakland, have yourself a break. HN, are you even in here? HN just keeps on... Oh, no, there he is. Have yourself a break, Oakland. This was like the Oakland case. Bam, bam, baby. Ross Carts and Collectibles, thank you for the rate. Can I just pick cases and get a fraction share with the big hits? Bam, bam. That was a nice case. All right, guys. That's going to do a recap. The relic, it's part of the fielding glove. I'm going to finish this one, and we're going to pin the multi-case. We're down to 14 spots, guys. Nice. Very nice. $7-12 recap. Guys, we're down to 14 teams. Let's get that filled. Triple caser. Trust me, you will want to be a part of it. It's going to be a movie. 3 cases, 1 break. Three cases, 1 break. It is movie time. This is 7/12 recap. (7/12) recap. This was a single case. Should be short prints or numbered stuff. That was a nice break. We got the Lawrence Butler. And we got the Gila of 101 printing plate. Actually gonna put that together in a big bag. Gila of 101. That's gonna be a 5-star. That's gonna be a 5-star. Uzava, Nick Gonzalez, Kyle Harrison, Astros with Blanco, Matsui, Paris, Andy Pache, Young Ho Lee 250, and the Kyle Harrison. We'll put that together. Hey, Harper Bomb, the correct term is no diddy. Love you too, no diddy. This is not working out. The correct term is no diddy. Harper Bomb, be a man, get a team. Young Holy and Jordan Adams for the Angels on the milestone. Which one? I don't remember. Oh, ESPYs? I didn't even see it. I just work, man. Don't tell me what your people do in reality. I live in AI world. Alright, will you DM me? I'll watch it. Oh, you have my phone number. Text me. Alright, Angels, Giants, and Oakland would be first. Oakland. Oakland going to H&N Breakers with the 5-star. Angels, which should have been first, will go to Philly 76 on the milestone. And then San Francisco going to RC Healy with the dual hit. You don't have my number? Shrika, send Matthew my number. I could have sworn you had my number. Or you just deleted it. Shrika, can you send Matthew my number? Haven't hit gold yet. Usually you get my number when you hit a big redemption. That is how you get my number. 712. Depressing. Alright, boys and girls, we're gonna do a triple caser. We're down to 14 teams. Let's put on a movie. Let's put on a movie. We have 52 of my closest homies in here. Let's take some teams down. You guys know what to do. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. This is going to be an epic break. Use those coupons. Don't be shy to use them coupons. Triple caser. Padres still available. I like the Padres. Jackson Merrill. The Yankees, guys. Yankees are due. Pro Crew. Angels. Baltimore Orioles, Jackson Holiday. Atlanta Braves at $2.99. And the Diamondbacks. Some good teams. I also have the store full with personals. Boston Red Sox are gone. Seattle Mariners are gone. Tampa Bay Rays, Junior Caminero, undervalued. I love it. Cleveland Indians. Los Angeles Dodgers. Kansas City Royals. Pittsburgh Pirates, Skeens. Philadelphia off the board. White Sox off the board. The Giants off the board. Young Holy. Cardinals off the board. New York Mets. Cincinnati Reds are gone. Chi-Town is gone. And the Detroit Tigers are gone. Alright. That is our break, boys. 14 spots. Tell your mama we got some good teams left. Tell your mama. Let's get some of these cheaper teams off the board, and I can run some of the bigger ones. Get it down to like 2 or 3 teams. Or let's get rid of the big teams and I'll auction more. Up to you guys. Up to you guys. Triple case break. 3 cases. You know what? I should misspell it so people can come in a room and just tell me that I misspelled it. Damn, I don't think... I wish I was better at marketing. We already gonna put a 5-star in there. Yummy has to come. Three cases, 1 experience. 3 cases, 1 experience. Let's go. H-N, take one down. Are you in this next one? You kind of been on fire a little bit. Like, how are we not running back Oakland here? How are we not running back Oakland with the heat? Well, let's just go Yankees. Let's just go for everything. Let's just hit the Judge 101 this time. Andy's in the house. Andy will take one down. Angels, Mike Trout chase. Astros. Astros hit so much. Rockies at 119. Baltimore Orioles, Jackson Holiday. Atlanta, you know we love Atlanta. 3 cases, 1 experience. That is your roll too, but you got to take one down. Do your thing. 3 cases, 1 experience. It's going to be fun. We're down to 14 teams. Tatiana called it a night. She streamed for like 2 hours. She's like, I got cooked. I'm out of here. You send me a DM of the thing. It is 24 boxes, 3 cases. 24 boxes. Listen, offline, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's funny, Cole rips so much NASCAR. Who's reading it? Robio. Robio with the NASCAR. Did he fill both of his brake? Oh yeah, he is. Both of his brakes are gone already. $14 cases, guys. Don't make me cancel it. We gotta fill it. I do have personals in the store, too. I do have personals in the store, too. 19 out of 25, Eric Jones. The store's full of personals. If you guys want, if anybody wants to rip some Dynasty, we got it. How's the Dynasty market going? There's Adley. There's Adley. $14 spots left in a triple caser. Dynasty still at $13,000 a case. Run a case of Dynasty at $1? I'm going to have to go ahead and pass a big no-no. I'm just waiting for Matthews to take down a case of Dynasty. He runs a hedge fund. I think he'll be okay. Crypto heavy. Oh, he said he was donating. Perfect. Fry Sports Cards. Just go ahead and purchase that and we run it at $1. Got you. Matthew all of a sudden was like, no speaking English. Honestly, actually, I think let me take that back. The high-end product is kind of crazy. I know you like Bowman. Like, Bowman guys are not going to like Dynasty. Actually, I do like Dynasty. Arizona Diamondbacks! Andy says, put me down to 13. I like Dynasty a lot. But the only way to crack Dynasty is by the case. Do not buy single boxes. Unless you've seen the first 3 boxes. Because there's usually 2 boxes that are fire. Well, that's okay. But that's not one of... So the way Dynasty's configured most of the time, you got 3 okay cards and 2 killer cards. Every now and then you do get a shit case, though. But I've also seen cases where all 5 cards were great. Dynasty, I would never buy loose boxes unless you see everything. If you guys want to play Duck Duck Goose, 2,400, 5 spots. There's PH Candy. He might take another big one down. Actually, PH Candy, you been here the whole time? I tagged you when I added the triple. We still have the Yankees on the board. I'll do Duck Duck. If we have 5 people, it's 2,400 a spot. Dynasty Duck Duck would be insane. Box Goose. Box Goose. Topps Chrome Baseball looks good. Looks good. How much is that a case? Oh, you're talking about, yeah, the Dynasty one? That was pretty sick. You know, you saw the 101 I pulled, right? Yeah, that was a sick card. I don't know. Dynasty is like you make a lot of money or you lose. I like Dynasty. Honestly, I still have like a bunch of cases. I don't mind holding Dynasty. RT2T says Atlanta Braves. Take them off the board. We're down to 12. I like the Braves in this. Oakland just destroyed the last break. Rookie has some questions. Yes, Andy, Shrika, can you send Andy my phone number? Best way is usually to text message me. But when I do have time, when I drive into the office, that's when I do most of my phone conversations. Unless you're up like really, really late, like at 2, 3 in the morning, then I have time too. I usually talk to Shrika at that time. Shrika, can you text message Andy my phone number, and I'm sure you send it to Matthews? Well, people always get mad. Like, I never have that much time to talk on the phone. Casey likes me working. She says me working a lot is good for our marriage. Hey, Tony. Alone time, yes. It's her private time with, she has an affair with this guy named Louis Vuitton. You too? Yep. Bastard is expensive. Oh, yeah. He just gets me over here, man. The store here is nicer than the one in Vegas a lot of times. If you're worried about that, don't let it go to the San Diego stores at Fashion Show. Because that's where all the rich people come from Mexico. That store is always stocked. Yeah. Why do you think she's always rooting for me to win poker tournaments? She's like, oh, we should go buy something. But this is how it works when you gamble and you have a wife that likes Louis Vuitton. If you win a bunch of money, you go buy some Louis Vuitton because you won a bunch of money and it's the right thing to do. The Yankees are off for PH Candy. Let's get him that Aaron Judge 101. If you lose a bunch of money, you're going to go buy some Louis Vuitton because your ass just lost a bunch of money, didn't get anything. So either way, we going to Louis Vuitton. And if you ask Casey, that makes perfect sense. If you ask your wife, she'll probably agree. Yep. PH Candy's like, damn, my wife likes that theory. He's like, I thought I was the only one. Happy wife equals happy life. That's what she tells me. Well, she's like, let me get this straight. You just spent $1,000 on the sports card? But you have a problem of me getting this nice purse that I'm going to use? I'm like, fine. She don't know. Mine knows. Your kung fu is stronger than mine. Mine knows. We're down to 11, guys. Actually, you know what? The Yankees are off. Let's take down Baltimore and San Diego. What mama won't know won't hurt. Yeah, I show her these old packs that I buy. I don't know. Most of you guys probably seen this. I'm like, it's old. Nobody cares about this. Nobody buys these. It's not no Tani. What do you spend on this? Like 20 bucks. 1952 football. I paid like, what did I pay? 880, oh, 808 for it. 808, that's what I paid for it. Oh, I have a lot of Bitcoin. Not a lot, but I have a decent amount. Football. Actually, I got a really good deal on this. Like, a lot of times on Heritage, I kind of overpay. No, we're not ripping, is it? You nuts? But, So I paid $808 for this. There's two on eBay. One for $1,600 and one for $2,000. So I actually got a pretty good price at $808. But it's never going to be sold. It's my collection. It's my PC. I love vintage packs. Carbon Life. Crack and rip. We're not ripping this. You guys are maniacs. There's only one card in this pack, too. It's a single pack and a single piece of gum. This is way back in 52. What I like about this pack, if somebody had a, and I don't even know if they had baseball card stores in 52. They probably even didn't. It was probably just at gas stations. What I like, that is the same year as the Mantle Rookie. So can you just imagine this pack sitting on like some kind of old Chevron gas station? Or Texaco probably back then. On the counter. Box of 1952 Bowman football, whatever that is. Next to a box of 1952 Candy Owl. Next to a box of 1952 Tops. And remember, 1952 Tops wasn't selling, so that's why they dumped a lot of it in the ocean. I don't know. Yeah, for sure. I was born in 77. We're down to 11 spots, guys. Let's take some spots down. It's going to be a triple case. It's going to be a movie. Down to 11. Just a baby in the woods. So I don't know. I just like the history. Like I think of weird stuff like that. I think of weird stuff like that and I get excited. The Baltimore Orioles, 818. Thank you, brother. Orioles after. All right, Sparkle Power. We were just talking about how I don't spend any money on my collection. I just invest it all very smart and wise. And I won't be buying anything at the National like a good boy. But I think you and Tatiana should go to the city one day and I'll just go walk around by myself. Be like the pro day. I'll be hanging out with Matthews. Yeah, I'll be scouting. Me and Matt will be scouting. Nothing to see here. What's in the back? Nothing. Those better not be some packs. Nope, they're cards. We're down to 10 teams. They're slaps. Exactly. No packs, they're slaps. I do hope I'm going to be able to buy some cool packs at the National. I want to find some good packs at good prices. But National's overpriced a lot of times. People are like, it's $500 on eBay. I can do $1,400. Nobody said that, Sparkle Power. Tony said that, and Tony been drinking all night. Tony been drinking all night. Tony's not even man enough to take down the Padres. Or the Brewers. Tony's sending a check. Tony's sending a check. I hit you a nice auto, sir. You're just so spoiled. The only time you consider yourself hitting is if you had a 101. 101 top player. Everything else is a skunk to you. Houston Astros off the board. We're down to 9. All right, guys, I'm going to use the restroom really quick. Get me down to 5 teams, and whatever the last 5 teams are, that's a good card. Whatever the last 5 teams are, I'll run auctions. Get me down to 5 teams. That's 4 more teams off the board. And we got some cheapies on the board. Washington Marlins. We got some cheap ones to get off the board. I'll run the last 5 at $1. Casey, keep these guys in check right here. There's Minnesota Twins. That's 1 off the board. That's 1. How many more do we need? 3 more teams, guys. Hey, Casey, I made a mess over here by accident. Can you guys clean that tomorrow? I am back. Did we get down to 5? Did we get down to 5? We're still at 8. 3 teams, guys. Let's get it to 5. I'll run the last 5 at $1 on a triple caser. Oh, I tell you what. If somebody takes down Milwaukee or San Diego. Ah, that's close. No, we need to get, I don't know. If somebody takes down Milwaukee or San Diego, I'll run the last 7. Because I do have to go to bed early. I got to be back here at like 10 a.m. I got meetings tomorrow. Milwaukee or San Diego, and I'll run the last 7 at $1. That's the deal. Or just get me down to 5, and I'll run all the big ones at $1. Your choice. Your choice. Sexy time either way. Oakland, okay. I need 2 more off the board. 2 more off the board. Miami's cheap. Washington's cheap. I'll run the last 5 at $1. How much is Washington? Washington's like $60, isn't it? $60 Washington, $60 Miami, and I run all the big teams at $1. If you have your eye on a big team, you'll probably save more than that just by running the big ones at $1. Obviously not guaranteed, but I like your chances. Somebody always ready to cook me. Somebody always ready to cook me. Use dust coupons. Two more teams. I'll run the last 5 at $1. 2 more teams. I'll run the last 5 at $1. Where's Gigi at? Two more teams off the board. I'll run the last 5 at $1. Oh, you know what? Let's put the breaker board up. And then you realize I didn't have it up. Whoops. 2 more teams off the board. We'll run the last. This is for 3 cases, guys. Last 2 at $1. Last 2 at $1. That's so funny. Tony, you stupid. You stupid, Tony. Alright, we cannot. If we can't fill this, I have to refund, but I don't really want to refund. I hope we can fill this. We'll give it like another 15 minutes. Take 2 teams off the board, guys. I'll run the rest of the $1. There's 2 $60 teams on the board. I don't see why we can't fill. It's like a battle of wills at this point. I already went from 2 teams to 5 teams, so you help me, I help you. Family style. Oh shit, my crypto's losing right now. 3 teams, auction only. Where's Cole at? I already went from 2 teams to 5 teams, but we gotta take 2 more off the board. Come on. There's literally 2 $60 teams on the board. There's literally 2 $60 teams on the board, so... And then I'm gonna be running... at $120 team, 240, 509, 509, and 120. You guys gonna come out of this smelling like roses. You're gonna come out of this smelling like roses. I mean, you buy a lot of big spots. I don't want you to do it. I mean, we have 46 people in here. 3 case at $60. How can you go wrong? Yeah, let me promote the stream. We'll get some more people coming and bidding too. Boost Joey. 2 teams off the board, and I'll run everything else at $1. There's one. Nationals. Mr. Texican. Thank you, sir. 1 more team. I'll run everything at $1. The Marlins is a $60 team. And there's the Angels. Thank you so much, PH Candy. I hope I pull your big fat Mike Trout. It is auction time, boys. It is auction time. This is going to be... As we auctioning off, I'm going to start unpacking these boxes. As we auction these off, I'm going to start unpacking the boxes. Thank you, PH Candy. If your wife asks, I know nothing. Miami Marlins, guys, $60 team. You're looking for Dane Myers rookie cards. $60 team at $1. Got you. $60 team at $1. Look, see, you guys help me a little bit. I'll help you. Family style. $60 team at $1. This is for 3 cases, guys. Triple caser. Case 1. You guys are at $8 a case right now. That is literally at $1 a box. That is $1 a box right now. Just think about it. It is 24 boxes for a team. $1 a box. Cheap. $48 would be $2 a box, just so you know. $48 would be $2 a box. Case number 3. Nice pickup, Troop. Alright, next up, let's run the Toronto Blue Jays. They are always sold. I'm actually surprised they're here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., George Springer, Yarel Rodriguez, Spencer Horwitz, Joey Lobafito, and David Schneider. It's a $120 team at $1. $120 team at $1. By the way, Blue Jays are killing it this season. Three caser, guys. 3 caser. I think these were together, right? That's 8. I think I mixed up the cases, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Makes it more exciting. 3 caser. Makes it more exciting. Let's go to our nice camera view. That's the top. That's the top. Okay, you see all this. Then we'll do this. 3 caser. Nope. $104. Nice pickup for PH Candy. You deserve it. Next up, we have the Colorado Rockies. Chris Bryant, Jordan Beck, Hunter Goodman, Esquivel Toba. Obviously, Jordan Beck is the rookie you want to hit there. $120 team at $1 for the Rockies. $120 team on the Rockies. Nice discount for Nicholas. Next up, this is a huge team, guys. San Diego Padres. You're looking for Jackson Merrill rookies, Fernando Tatis, Graham Pauley, Manny Machado, Trevor Hoffman, and Yuki Matsui. It's a $510 team, guys. Remember, this is for 3 cases. Here we go, at $1. It's a $500 team, $510 team. on a triple caser. We're at half price, $3.29. Jackson Merrill rookies. You're at a $110 discount right now. $80 discount. Ape with a nice discount. Ape says, I don't mind saving a little money. And then next up we have the Milwaukee Brewers. Jackson Churios, Jackson Jurio, Gary Sheffield, Prince Fielder, Sal Frelick, Robert Gasser, and Tyler Black. Same thing, $510 team, add $1. Add $1. Add $1. $100 discount for Ape. Why not, right? Why not? Guys, after this break, my store is loaded. If you want personals, the store is loaded. This will be the last break. I'll run some personals if anybody wants anything. I have Emanates. This is a brand new case. We opened up one so far, and the one we open is out of 99, which is the lowest, the highest number you can get. So it's the worst one, technically. We've been pulling out some monsters out of these. Let's print you a list. Everybody good? Anybody have any questions? I'm here for you. If you have questions, ask me. It's a really cool product, yeah. Cole already hit like 4 red, which are number to 5. No 101s yet. I hit some 10s and duels. It's a nice product. This is break number 713. This will be a triple caser, guys. $10, $11 import, print. 30 seconds for the print. I'm already all set up. You guys can see all the boxes on camera, right? Do we need to zoom out a little bit? I feel like we're good. We good, right? KK Card Shop with the rate of 1? Really? You guys usually have a lot of people in there. I appreciate the rate. Why the rate of 1? This must be some sort of inside joke. I feel like this is some sort of inside joke. Oh, it was a whatnot glitch. Why are you printing so slow? That must have been a glitch or something. All right. Here we go. Make sure you see your name where you think it's supposed to be. If you have questions, you got to ask me now before we get sexy time going. Once I start breaking, I really can't help you too much. Mr. Texican, PH Candy, TD Ross, Steamy, J Beef, Lou George, Tony Hauser, Ape, TBB with the Pirates, Jodo, Squirrel King Kong, New York Yankees is PH Candy, New York Mets, Ed, PH Candy for the Twins, Milwaukee Brewers for Ape, Miami Marlins for True, Los Angeles Dodgers going to Matthew, Los Angeles Angels for PH Candy, Philly 76 with the Royals. Who really cares with the Astros? Cyclone Puff with the Detroit Tigers. Nicholas going to Colorado. H&N Breakers going to Cleveland Indians. Cincinnati Reds going to PH Candy. White Sox going to Rowdy Burns. Still looking for that Frank Thomas. PH Candy with the Chicago Cubs. Red Sox with TD Ross. Baltimore Orioles going to 818. Atlanta Braves RD2. And Andy with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Got mad? I don't know what that means. Full sentences, full sentences. Full sentences. Even though I look super smart, I do not have psychic abilities. Boys and girls, Triple Queso. It's a movie. It's gonna be a movie. Triple Queso. Let's set it on fire. Let's set it on fire. What do you guys think? Should I run a 10 queso on Saturday? Do we want to run a 10 queso of this? Is anybody dumb enough to run 10 cases of this? Does anybody have 10 cases left? That's the question. I do. PH Candy, I know you're in. PH Candy was the first one in today. Did you see that I tagged you? Because I saw you buying the 2 singles. I know you probably wanted those teams in a triple. I tagged you because you bought right away. I wanted to make sure because it took me a second longer to do the triple. All right, let's do 100 queso. Are you still in a 100 queso, PH Candy? He's like, only if you want me to get killed at home. 100 queso random player. Oh my god. What would that be? That a $300,000 break? I wonder if that would sell. 100 queso random player? Probably would sell. Dude, that's degens for every level. Probably would. Gonna have to buy the... PH Caddy said, I'm gonna have to buy the wife a G-Wagon so she has a nice ride to the Louis Vuitton store. I need to buy her G-Wagon so she can handle all the Louis Vuitton she's buying after that break. You know what? Everyone that I know that has a G-Wagon, they hate it. Guys, put some fire in there. They say the ride is so uncomfortable. And I like Mercedes. I mean, all our cars are Mercedes, but we got the SUVs and stuff. Casey's like, you should buy a G-Wagon. I'm like, I think we should not. I like Escalades too, yeah, but I like the Mercedes SUVs. The Escalade's a little bit too big for me. I still like trucks, but now being a kart break, I don't really need trucks. Yeah. I don't know. I might still buy a truck just for the hell of it. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about leasing a Range Rover. I like Range Rover Sports. I rented them a few times, and every time I really... As a lease, though, you don't like it? Every time I rented one, I liked them. I wouldn't buy it. I would only lease it. Really? She has a Range Rover Sport. That's what she has. Does she like it? So I heard that's how Range Rover used to be, but not anymore. They'll have it more than you do. Autobiography. What the hell are you guys talking about? I like Ford Platinums. Oh, the dealership? Alright, you guys just talked me out of it. You guys just talked me out of it. Maybe I just stick with Mercedes. I like leasing Mercedes. Alright, guys, but seriously, we got some business to do here. The people I don't really like chatting that much, I'm like, damn, I wish that guy would just shut up and break the carts. I'm not leasing no G-Wagon. What I don't like about the Lexus is like the way, like, there's something on the wheels that makes it small. I'm a big guy, I need leg room. Chevy, like a truck. I like trucks. I like Dodge Ram trucks, like, what is it, the limited edition? Tundras, Toyota Tundras. I used to like Toyota Platinums. My daughter wants a Jeep. But a Jeep is a Range Rover, basically. Oh, I don't want to be the big dog. I just like for comfort. I'm way past in my life to impress anybody. Denali. Oh, Sierra Denali. Is that the one with the Macintosh systems? Oh, really? I just like comfort. I'm old. Like I want to pay for comfort. Like somebody just called me. There's a Ferrari coming to auction. I'm like, that does not look comfortable. Chevy Silverado. I think if I buy a truck, I would probably buy a Ram Limited. Like Rams. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm sorry. This is like getting into AutoZone. I just like comfort. Our Mercedes has heated seats and cooling seats. Casey made me go to 3 different dealers to lease a Mercedes, and like the cooling seat features on the SU, or maybe buy. You know, actually, Joe, I've been looking at S-Class Mercedes. I might buy that. Casey had me find a Mercedes that came with the cooling seats on the SUVs. Oh, I definitely wouldn't buy. Oh, really, Range Rover, Matthew? I would not buy. I would only lease. All my Mercedes, everything is leased. Actually, I'll take that back. My current Mercedes, the one I'm driving, we just paid cash. But we bought it during COVID when the interest rates were, like, stupid. Yeah. It's like, but I usually just lease. The only time I paid, I mean, when I was young and I had less money, I used to buy shit cars. But, since I can afford cars, I always just lease. Alright, here we go, boys. Yeah, like, I went to the Mercedes dealership. They had no selection, and they were, like, their lease terms were, like, stupid. And I wasn't planning on driving a lot, so I bought this Mercedes. It was, like, a year old, and it's an E-Class. And I think I paid, like, $43,000 or so. I was like, let me just like, oh, I'm like, you know what? I'll just write you a check. I'm like... But I would not recommend to buy Mercedes. Mercedes, Range Rover, like all these luxury cars, just lease them for 3 years, get a new one. Get a brand new one, because the repairs get crazy on them. Alright, here we go, guys. In case you're waiting, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had to buy, at COVID, I had to buy 2. There wasn't really many choices, but I'm going to give it to Tatiana. It'll be her first car. And when it dies, it dies. It has like 100,000 miles already, which is a lot for Mercedes. Casey has like a brand new SUV. Like, I get to drive that sometimes. I get to. Break number 713. Triple case, Bowman Inception. In case you fall asleep. Not Bowman, Topps Inception. In case you fall asleep, Bargain Hunters Breaks 1 on YouTube. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully these are some monster cases. If you want anything personal, it's in the store. So is it okay to lease my Range Rover or no? PH Candy falling asleep. She's like, shut up, Rennie. Break the cards. Jordan Westbrook. Lease? Okay, yeah, that's the only way I would do it is lease. Brand new one, lease it. PCA for the Cubbies on the short print. Really? How long ago? Evan Carter with the Texas Rangers. So I rented the sports a few times and I loved it every time. Kyle Harrison with San Francisco. What's up, Eel Goat? Jonathan Clauset, Seattle Mariners, 160 out of 299. Going to Seattle. And our first auto. Okay, that makes sense. Francisco Lindor, Mets. That is actually the biggest drawback on Mercedes too. Like if anything ever goes wrong with Mercedes, it's always electrical. Lindor. And Marco Luciano for the Giants. Any problem? Oh, coolant? Huh. Yeah, but if you lease, then it's covered by the lease, Michael. As long as you lease, everything is covered by the lease. That's why I like leasing on luxury cars. We don't fix anything. If something goes wrong, push a button. Come get your shit. Tatiana was running Marvel at $1 earlier today. She got cooked so hard. Kyra in Paris. Yeah, I don't like that. You're true. Ranger Suarez, Philly. Christian Scott with the Mets. Jazz Chisholm with the New York Yankees. Kyle Monsato, 15 out of 25 with the Guardians. I actually really like this hit for the Guardians right here. I like Kyle Monsato a lot. Yeah, I can see that too, Michael. And you paying the lease fee, right? Especially when you buy something really nice. Buy like a really nice one, like all decked out, and then you get a freaking loaner that somebody's dog peed in the week before. Dre Lipscomb with the Nationals. That would annoy me too. Jared Jones, the Pirates. I'll probably just get another Mercedes. I do what Joe says. I'll buy a 5 Series. S-Class. I never had a BMW, but I feel like I'm too old for BMW now. Think Mercedes is much more comfortable. Evan Carter with the Rangers. When I was a kid, my dream was always to own a 5 Series BMW. That's crazy. AJ Smith-Shoya for Atlanta. My dad always had 7 Series BMWs. Colton Cowser with the Baltimore Orioles. Yeah, thank you. Mike Trout for PH Candy. By the way, the greens, they're short prints. XM, I'm not familiar with that. Salvador Perez, Kansas City. Nico Horner with the Cubs. And Johan Rojas, Phillies. Johan Rojas with the Phillies. Box number 4. Total of 24 boxes, guys. Corner. Jason Dominguez with the Yankees. Why is this card? You know what? That's 2 cards. Sorry, guys. Dominguez with the Yankees. Sometimes these cards and those products stick together. Zach Wheeler, Phillies. Luis Arias for the San Diego Padres. Batting champ. How about Aaron Judge, all rise, with the Yanks? Andy Rodriguez, Pittsburgh Pirates, 21 out of 199. $21 out of 199. Jeremy Pena for the Houston Astros. We need to see fire. And Yuki Matsui for the Padres. Matsui for the Padres. Masataka Yoshida for the Boston Red Sox. Yariel Rodriguez for the Toronto Blue Jays. Francisco Lindor, 16 out of 99 for the New York Mets. I think that's a 101. Pretty sure that's a 101. Red's a 101 of these, right? Jackson Churia for Milwaukee. Who has Texas? Black is 101? Alright, then it's out of 5. Either way, this is a sick card. Wow, it's out of 25. Look at this patch. 19 out of 25, Evan Carter. That is sick. How's that not a 101? On the jumbo patch. That is a nice card. That is a nice card, boys. Petrat to 25. That's a pretty card. Very nice rookie, too, with the Texas Rangers. David Fry with the Guardians. And Parker Meadows with the Detroit Tigers. Hey, Tony. Have we ever given thought that maybe you're not that good at picking teams? Hey, we used to talk about this. You pick different teams every break. Consistency, easy does it. It's like investing. Stay on your track. Picking different teams in every break only works when you hit like crazy. False. Let me just say, you started with Texas and Giants. If you would have kept both of those teams the entire night, you would have had one hell of a night. Just putting it out there. Who do you have in this break? You jump around so much, I don't even know. Just home with the Yankees. Look, it takes Tony a long time to answer. He doesn't even know who he has. He has to check. Ryan Jeffers? Oh, I thought you had him in the first. Oh, Giants in this? Giants killed in the last one. Loyalty goes a long way. Royce Lewis with Minnesota. Joey Lobafito. 43/50 with the Blue Jays. For the Los Angeles Angels. Kyrene Paris. 71 out of 299. Andy Paget. Dodgers. And for the Colorado Rockies, Nolan Jones. Nolan Jones for the Rockies. Guys, if you want to do some personals, the store is loaded. Can get it right after. Jordan Alvarez with the Houston Astros. Hunter Goodman. Did somebody say Hunter Goodman is an all-star? He's a rookie. He's not an all-star, is he? Or this year, maybe? Oh, he is? That's actually a pretty damn good rookie, then. Paul Skeens, 43 out of 199. On the nice end. That's such a good color match, the yellow. Wow, so how come the Rockies are sitting? Rockies should not be sitting. Kodai Sanger. 24 out of 75. Who has the Mets? Who has the Mets? I think Ed has the Mets, I feel like. I could be wrong, don't quote me. Nice hit for the Mets. How about Mets again? Back-to-back Mets hits. Ronnie Mauricio, 39 out of 99. 3-color patch. What the hell is Cole breaking? I just hear him scream every 2 seconds. Oh, he's doing Duck Duck Goose on Emenate. Is he doing full case or half case? 7? That's funny. Why wouldn't you do the full case? That's kind of crazy. Sedane Raffaella. Boston. Oh, 7 left in the case. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Duck Duck Goose is always fun. Andy Pache. Justin Foscue, Texas Rangers. Adelois Garcia for Texas. Graham Pauley with San Diego. Jordan Westburg. Nice hit for the White Sox. Brian Ramos. 60 out of 99. I know it's not a Frank Thomas, but it's a nice hit. It helps. It helps. Brian Ramos. Jackson Churia for Milwaukee. And Jordan Beck. Jordan Beck. All right, we have 16 boxes left, which means 2 cases. Austin Riley, ATL. Push these back. Andrew Abbott with the Cincinnati Reds. Jeremy Pena with the Houston Astros. How about for your St. Louis Cardinals rookie? 15 out of 99 Mason Wynn, baby. 15 out of 99 Mason Wynn. Boston Red Sox, Willa Abreu, 100 out of 125 rookie. $100 out of 125. Kyle Tucker. I think I won't be able to show all the autos. We'll probably have to downsize the autos here a little bit. Let's make this wall a little bit sexier. Trey Turner for Phillies. Let me see. Let's keep the color up here. Brian Ramos out of 99. A nice Yamamoto would be nice. Brea's pretty nice. We'll have the orange next to the Evan Carter. Put the Ronnie Mauricio down here. Alright, now we have a little something to work with. This weight's not overflowing, so it gets us more. Yandy Rodriguez, Pirates. Oh, Gigi just said, I'm going Emenate. PCA, where you been all night, Gigi? PCA? You doing like responsible stuff, working or something? And the room wants to know, did you get a room? Jordan Lala with the Diamondbacks. Guys, if you never seen Emenate, Gigi just bought one. It's going to be movie afterwards. Typing in my next PSA of submission. Robert Gasser. Ooh, big hit for Baltimore. Big hit for Baltimore. Gigi, this case we just opened, the only box we opened so far is a 99. Why are you sticking together? Oh, nice. You should have broke with Tatiana today. She got cooked. Like, everything was going half price. But she said the case wasn't that good. It wasn't a great case, so I guess probably better that you missed. Jackson Holiday, 191 out of 299. Baltimore Jackson Holiday rookie auto. Bang, bang. Oh, Shrika says it wasn't a bad case. She probably just fell down because she got cooked. She was like, damn. The case sold for almost 3,000 under, like 2,500 or so, where it normally sells for. Heston Kjerstad. And Ace. Oakland, Zach Geloff. Oh, I got a whole bunch of... You've seen the stuff I have in a suitcase down here, right? Thank you, Trevor, man. I got some nice Vibranium. You see my Vibranium I showed it last week? Mets. I sold 2 sealed cases of that to Steve Aoki. We think it's like the only 2 safe cases we know of. Dane Myers for Miami. Jack Leiter for Texas. Yeah, that was... I didn't rip it that time. David Fry, 9 out of 199. It's a really nice product, Vibranium. Do you have any of those out of 5? I don't think they had 101s back then. Those out of 5 was the best. But the out of 5s don't look that good. I forgot what they were called. David Fry, Guardians. Not Guardian. Yeah, no, Guardians. Guardians. Minnesota. Carlos Correa, 98 out of 99. How about for your Chicago Cubs with the nice patch? Jordan Wicks, 48 out of 75. Well, that's a good one. That's nice. Good character. And Marte for the Cincinnati Reds. Marte for the Cincinnati Reds. Gavin Williams. Nick Gonzalez with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Adelois Garcia with the Texas Rangers. No, this is... We had 2 single cases, and then we had a triple case, which is now. Nolan Arenado. I've been live like 4 hours. And then we had a personal case of soccer. After this, I'm doing personals. I don't know, play it by ear. I mean, if people buy personals, I'll stay on. If not, I'll rate Cole. I do have to be back here like at 10 or 11 tomorrow. Lane Thomas with the Guardians. All right, you want me to tag you when you bought an Emenate, right? Andy Pache with the Dodgers, 183 out of 199. I like that hit. That's a good one to have. He's like, this guy's balling out. This guy's balling out. Honestly, this guy might be more popular than Yamamoto in 3-4 years because pitchers get hurt. I wouldn't mind hitting Andy Pache. I'd rather have batters, to be honest. Kodai Senga. But who knows? Yamamoto, I mean, if he has a hell of a career, he'll be bigger, obviously. But so much injury risks with pitches. That's what I said, Skipper Taps. Andy Pages. Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens. Kyle Harrison. Tomato. Andy Papanuggini. Curtis Meat. Tampa Bay Rays. Jared Jones for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Nice. Nice. Yuki Matsui for San Diego. Transformation, 10 out of 75, Evan Longoria. This is going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona Diamondbacks. Evan Longoria. Very nice. And Nick Lofton for Kansas City. $11 boxes to go. Jordan Alvarez with the Houston Astros. Hunter Goodman with the Colorado Rockies. Francisco Lindor, New York Mets. Nolan Shanuel with the Los Angeles Angels. Yuki Matsui with the San Diego Padres. Come on, you really want Merrill. 115 out of 199. Ben Brown with the Cubs. Jackson Holiday rookie. $10 boxes to go. Luis Robert Jr. for the White Sox. Let's get him. Kyron Paris for the Angels. Julio Rodriguez on the short X print. Trey Turner. 96 out of 199 for the Phillies. Salvador Perez. 60-70 out of 75. 67 out of 75 for Kansas City. Sal Frelick. 47 out of 99. $47 out of 99. For Milwaukee. Nice thick patch. Joey Lobofito for the Toronto Blue Jays. Go, Ape. Oh, gold signature is even better. Clayton Kershaw with the Dodgers. Jordan Lawler, Diamondbacks. Don't wake up your baby. Christian Encarnacion-Strand, Cincinnati. Don't wake up the baby. Lawrence Butler. Jordan Alvarez. There he is. 49 out of 199, Jackson Merrill. Who ended up getting San Diego. That's a nice hit, obviously. Jackson Merrill for the San Diego Padres. Ape got him. And Nolan Shanuel for Los Angeles. Nice hit, Ape. 8 boxes to go. Robert Gasser, recruit. Lawrence Butler, Oakland A's. Jonathan Clase, he's just sophomore slump. It's normal in baseball. Now's probably the time to pick him up. Robert Gasser, 169 out of 199 for Milwaukee. Kyle McCain, 139 out of 199 for the Oakland A's. Kyle McCain, auto. Nolan Jones for the Colorado Rockies. And Kodai Senga for the New York Mets. Anthony Volpe for the Yankees. Kyle Monsato, Guardians. Jordan Alvarez, Astros. Oh, we got a redemption. I don't remember pulling many redemptions in this. 85 out of 99, Shohei Ohtani. All the silver signatures are redemptions? No, we pulled silver signature. ALPT. Oh, not all, okay. Otani, 85 out of 99. That's a nice hit. Oh, a lot of them? Okay. How did he know? How did he know? Conspiracy. Silver signings. Paul Skeens for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bam, bam. Going to my boy TBP. I'm gonna text message him this code. He's gonna be happy when he wakes up in the morning. I'm gonna text message him this code. He's gonna be happy. Just a Paul Skeens silver signings. Just a Paul Skeens. Corey Seager with Texas. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Dane Myers. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians on the short X. Parker Meadows, Detroit Tigers. Brian Wu, Seattle rookie. For the Arizona Diamondbacks, rookie, 149 out of 199, Jordan Lawler. Cedane Rafaela, Boston. For the love of Yami. Andy Pages. Pages, whatever. Andy Pages. Andy Pages. I'll get it a hit. Oh boy. That's a fat one. That's a fat one. We'll sweat. Like, so I don't like leaving it sitting here, and I tell this to my breakers too, and here's the reason why, Matthews. If it's a 101 thing, no problem. Like, if it's a personal case for you and you want to sweat it, that's cool. But in a break, let's say, God forbid, the internet goes down or whatnot crashes, then people are like, oh, he switched a card or some shit, you know? My regulars, they all trust me. But other people, you know? So I put it, it's on camera, we'll go to it. I'll put it on the bottom of the pile, but definitely still on your heads now, so I just don't need that kind of heat. In this hobby, like 80% of the people, not 80, but that's that loud 20% of people that everything is a conspiracy anyway. Lamonte Wade Jr. for the Giants. I think it's one of them fielding gloves. Luis Arias with the Padres. Mike Trout with the Angels. Jordan Wicks with the Cubs. Now, if it's your personal case and you say sweat it till the end, different story. If you're good with it, I'm good with it. Kyle Tucker, 8 out of 50. David Fry, Guardians. 10 out of 199. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Inception. Oh, you know what? That's not a fielding glove. Oh, these are cool. I've seen these before. Heston Kjerstad, 22 out of 25. Quad relic. Quad relic autograph. Damn, I thought it was Holiday again. Heston Kjerstad, rookie, 22 out of 25. Baltimore having a nice break. Baltimore having a nice break. I think we need a 240 for this. Quad relic Kjerstad. Alright, 4 boxes to go. If you haven't hit yet, start sweating. Remember, it's not my fault. I'm the cracker, not the packer. Right after this, we already have an Emenate sold. If you've never seen Emenate, it's a fun rip. Definitely Renee's fault. Tony's gonna get a new, picture. Victor Scott. Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Atlanta Braves on a short print. Jackson Churio. Ellie. Quint Bristow, Pittsburgh Pirates, 3 out of 25. Tony, you know what it would be fun to talk to you about? Conspiracy theories. Yamamoto. Tony, seriously, have you been abducted by an alien? That's what Shrika says. They're just a conspiracy until proven true. Wyatt Langford, rookie for Texas. Shrika, what's a conspiracy theory? 3 boxes to go. Just an unproven fact. About 6 months. Not a little bit thicker one. Ronnie Mauricio. Everson Pereira. Lane Thomas with the Guardians. Christian Scott with the Mets. Cole has 3 cases of it. He's been dying to rip him, just so you know. He asks me all the time, he's like, did Matthew say when he's ripping? I'm like, I don't know. I don't pressure him. It's like, if he rips him, he rips him. If he doesn't, he doesn't. You know Coleman's a huge Bowman geek. Ronnie Mauricio. Oh my god, I think oh my god. Oh my god. Uvasava. 7 out of 299. We got a milestone, and I think I see a Cincinnati Reds helmet. This could be huge. We got a milestone. Who has the Reds? I might make you really happy right now. I'm like totally like giving you blue balls. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I'm totally teasing you. Oh, Candy. PH Candy. Oh, boy. I think I seen a Reds helmet. It could be like something else. It's definitely a milestone. Oh, yeah, Cincinnati. Alright, you're gonna get a milestone. The question is, are you getting D milestone? Ellie Della freaking Cruz! First career hit. What the hell is that? Like, normally it's a bigger piece. That is crazy. I wonder what part of the base that is. Oh, that's home plate? Its first career hit was a double. Smells like a baseball infield. That is cool. Ellie Dela Cruz. It's like vinyl, yeah. It's like it's from it's what the basis. That's pretty cool. That hey, you deserve it. All you guys deserve it, but PH Candy deserved it too. So it has the MLB verification right here. That's pretty badass. Oh, wait, I didn't even see that. Is it 44? No, it's 39 out of 44. Oh, you're right. You know what? Most of them are 299. I don't know why it's 44. Most of them are I think everyone I've seen is like 299. Tony says that's a weird spelling for Young Ho Lee, but he'll take it. His is special. I mean, that's pretty badass. I wonder what that card is worth. That gotta be over 1,000, right? Oh, lowest sell is 1,800? Damn. Alright, PH Candy, I'm gonna put you down in the W column. I'm gonna put you down in the W column. Bang, bang. Matthew said the lowest sold of this. Oh, it's too tight. Wow, it doesn't fit in. Hold on, I gotta get a 190 package. Let me see if I have one here. That's weird. It normally fits in 168s. Let's go. Let's try these 180s because it's so close. He doesn't have a first milestone? That's crazy. You want to take a nice picture of it? That is... How does Holiday not have a first milestone? That's kind of crazy. Especially with how late this product came. Maybe he started off so bad they just threw it away. That's crazy. You know what? I hope they have it somewhere and just make it up in the future. They've done that in soccer. It'll be like a special insert somewhere else. That is pretty sick. You want to get a screenshot there? You think so? Oh, you mean Ellie or... Let's see, how can we do this? We'll just have Holiday kick... I can't do that. It's probably home plate, they said. It's usually a base, but this might be home plate. You can go on the MLB website and see different stuff. That's a thing that tells you exactly where it's from. But it's game used, and it wasn't a game when he hit his first double. I mean, his first career hit. 6-6-23. That's a huge... They said the lowest sell on eBay is 1,800. So that's... I mean, I wouldn't sell Ellie now, to be honest. Nice. Milestone. I love milestones. Milestones are like super cool. There's so many cool hits in this, guys. I'm gonna show every card again at the end, and we do have an Emenate sold. Like, milestones is one of the reasons I think Inception is just so cool with Inception and milestones. You kind of get a piece of history to the game that's all certified. I like it. And it's not just a game-used base or so, but it's like his first hit. I don't know, I just like it a lot. Anthony Volpe. $2. This was a triple case. No, this is not one case. It's a triple case. Matthews has some really nice Ellies. No, it's okay. I just don't want you to buy into a case break and think it's going to be all this. You'd be like, wait a second, Renee. Kyle Monsato. There was Giants in there, just not big hits. Ellie Rodriguez. Guy had to be a god case. We're supposed to get 56 cards. We got like 160. David Schneider. That's a nice looking card. 134 to 150. Jordan Westberg for Baltimore. Baltimore had a really nice break too. Westberg for Baltimore. That is 83 out of 99. Randy Arozarena for Seattle. If anybody wants a personal case for themselves, I do have them in the store. If you just want to get a personal one and be like, you know what? Let daddy get it. Let me just put it away. We have them. Minnesota. And one more. Cole is ready. You gonna go crack some Bowman? Probably make his day if you crack Bowman. Oh yeah, tell him to come over and get it. Tell him to come over before he cracks your case so we don't forget. You know, I told Matthews he gets this Yamamoto if he cracks a case with anybody besides Cole.
Wow.
And he is like, listen here, fat boy. And I was like, that was a little rough.
That's crazy.
That's a little rough.
That's crazy.
Especially since he's a finance thing, unless he works out every day. He's like, Cole is my boy.
Whoa, that's too kind.
That's what he said. Cole is my boy.
He shows the exact words.
That's what he said. Not only is he cracking the case of Bowman, you better, and he like emphasized the better, giving the Yama.
Whoa!
So here, this is part of, he's going to crack a case of Bowman with you. Give him this.
Wow.
So, I'm not sure if he is bluffing or he's just like a UFC fighter on the side. So I just rather give it to you. So, just so you know.
Matt, do you see this?
Yeah, he knows it. Show him on your stream. And then, did you see what Tony's profile pictures?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it for weeks.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, hey, you're telling me. You're telling me. I hit him an out of 25 RPA the other day, and that's pretty nice.
Look.
It's pretty good.
That's a probably $2,000 cart. The cheapest comp is $1,800. I just pulled it.
That's pretty good.
And it's to 44.
Yeah, that's right. Jersey number.
Yeah. PH Candy is happy as hell.
Yeah. Let's go, PH.
Oh, Tony wants to know who the player was that you hit for him. I feel like there's Jordan Westberg. It's not bad.
Hey, it's better than the other one he got the other day.
Hey, so we only have 8 autos, and Tony hit one, and it was a nice particle auto.
No, it was a sock patch autograph to 25.
Yeah, it came with complaints.
Oh, every time.
Of who? Of who?
Exactly. Keep pulling heat for the people.
I know. Tony makes Gigi look like a saint. He got a good price for you over there, I think. I don't know, you guys work it out. He got a good price for you. I think we're the cheapest on those. The goody Matt price. I think you already won your first few boxes with that Yamamoto. Junior Caminero, Tampa Bay Race. I see that PH Candy also bought an Emenate. So guys, as soon as we're done with this, this is a brand new case of Emenate. We did open one. The only one we opened was to 99, so we usually hit a bunch of like low numbered stuff or duels. So this is gonna be this is a fresh case basically. Basically, one of the bottom ones got taken away. Andrew Abbott, 10 out of 25 with Cincinnati. Oh, well, I sold 2, but we could duck if you guys wanted to. Abbott, 10 out of 25. Joe. Oh, okay, different. Still a nice hit. Jordan Goodman, 60 out of 150. This is the last box, by the way. Big hit for the Rockies. All-Star. Hunter Goodman. 9 out of 99. 9 out of 99. Who? Love you too, Tony. Well, just don't make me look fat, okay? 9 out of 99. Randy Arosarena. I don't think you skunked. There was something in there. You might not have a good break, but you didn't skunk. And Carlos Carrera. Seems unlikely. Well, we'll check. I'll make sure to point it out. That is the breaks, boys and girls, right? Yeah, that's the break. Break number 7 to 13. I'm going to show every card again. Here, these are all like base, but I don't really think there's base in this. Because all these cards are badass. Please, God, show me one giant. Show me one giant. For the San Francisco Giants, Lamonte Waite Jr. San Francisco Giants. Sorry, sir. Did not skunk. You had a bad break, but no skunk. Sorry. Rules are rules. So sorry. Still on the Giants in this break, sir. Still on the Giants in this break. For the San Francisco Giants, Kyle Harrison, rookie pitcher for the Giants. Tony, I don't think Marla's quiet. This is a 1-on-1. You're not helping, Marlas. I'm pretty sure Tony doesn't understand the term skunked. Tell him to send you a message for a shirt. I do real well if he needs it. Yeah, Gigi, can you handle this? Just send us a DM, Tony. See what I can do. I'm gonna get you an extra small one since you cry like a baby. Yeah, it's a $19 team, true. It's hard to hit, but there was some Miami cards in there, but nothing crazy. Whenever you break, if a team is really cheap, it's because it's hard to hit. There's no way you cry like a baby. You're not a 2XL. You're getting extra tiny. For the San Francisco Giants, Marco Luciano, rookie. For the San Francisco Giants, Kyle Harrison, rookie. I don't know what your definition of skunked is. I don't think you understand the terms in this how this goes. You had a bad break, sir. You did not get skunked. I already counted 4. Everything here should be numbered or short printed. Autographs. Sal Frolic. The Boiler Room, thank you for the rate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Evan Longoria for the Diamondbacks. Kerstad out of 25. Going along with a Jackson Holiday out of $2.99. The store is loaded, guys. If anybody wants personal cases, boxes, or we got 2 Emanates on the board. Jackson Merrill to $1.99. Ronnie Mauricio to $2.99. Jordan Wicks to $75. Monsardo to $25. Nice Evan Carter to $25. Come on. All right. Just so you guys are happy. Andy Pajes. Okay. Paul Skeens silver signing. And Brian Ramos for the White Sox. 60 out of 99. Gonna send this to TBB later. Come on. We're about to run some Emenate, guys. If you've never seen the product, it's actually fun to watch. And the case, 1 box is gone. It was a green, so 9 left. The count is in your favor. The count is in your favor. Obviously, the big hit of this break is Ellie De La Cruz. I was about to say, too, like, we haven't seen Ellie in a couple of days. We had one case, like, a few days ago that had 2 Ellies in it. Actually. Adam, it's personals. It's personals. And we have Emenate. We already sold a couple. It's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. Popcorn ready. Hopefully we pull something nice for the guys. Alright, we got Baltimore with a star. Cincinnati, obviously with a huge 5-star. Texas. And Pittsburgh a 5-star. And Texas with the star going to T.D. Ross. Under wraps, Emenate. That was a nice break. I like doing multi-cases of this. Seems like more people hit. Unless you're Tony, it's impossible to hit. You're welcome, PH Candy. Didn't you get a Emenate? I feel like I saw you pop up an Emenate or something. The store is loaded, guys. All kinds of personals, all kinds of cool stuff. Gigi, are you here? Gigi. Yes, sir. All right. So, Gigi, just so you know. Here, let me print both of these out real quick. Just in case other stuff pops in. Actually, Gigi, so we go ×2. And we'll give it a couple of spaces. It's 1. And then we have PH Candy. ×2. Print. Couple spaces. Alright, Gigi, just so you know, this was a brand new case that we opened yesterday. We sold 1 box out of it. The one we hit was a green, which is it's out of 99. That's the lowest number. So, it's a nice case. I mean, I can open up a new case, but it'd be stupid because you already took one of the floors away. 1 through 9. Already took one of the floors away, so obviously what we're gonna hit is a 101 or like a red out of 5 would be huge. Dual signatures. Lots of good players in this. Good luck, Gigi. Good luck. You're always welcome, yes. I might be tired tomorrow because I have early meetings and I barely slept, but CC will entertain you. You care about CC more than me anyway because he's the Bowman guy. Let's just be honest. I'm just a courtesy hello. Let's just be honest. But yes, you're always welcome.
Always.
Joe said he wants to hang out with me, but he doesn't really want to be in your room.
Oh, Joe, I get it.
It's like...
Unbelievable.
Until we get logo fracted, then I'm his guy again.
Is that what it is? Is that what he said?
Something like that. I might have fibbed. Good luck, Gigi. I might have fibbed. Yeah, you're always welcome, Joe. I tell my people that are close by, the ones that know us, you're always welcome as long as you don't get mad if I'm busy. I don't know. Who knows? I might have high energy. I don't know. But I feel like I might be tired tomorrow. But I might go straight home tonight and go to sleep and not work. I usually work afterwards. Alright, here we go. GG. Alright, gold. I believe gold is out of 25. And you know what? I think isn't this your collection, your PC? Diamondbacks. So Corbin Carroll would be huge for you since you PC him. That's actually pretty badass. I don't even know he's signing this. Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson. That is actually pretty badass. Do you collect all Arizona or just Corbin Carroll? 37 out of 50. Oh, gold is out of 50. Sorry. What's up? What's up? 37 out of 50. That is nice. Yeah, big unit is cool. Especially in anything in Arizona because of the bird. And I think you won a World Series over there, right? I saw that, but I don't know if it's true or not. Nice hit, baby. So we have 1 green off the board and 1 gold. Shrika, how have been Cole's cases today? Has he still been pulling reds in all cases? Because I know he had 2 reds in both cases yesterday, but I only had a black. 1 red today? Okay. Who was the green? I don't remember who it was yesterday. I don't think it was nothing crazy. But I really don't remember. Shrika, do you remember who the green was yesterday? It was nothing crazy. Alright, next up, PH Candy. 1 through 8. I believe the 8x10s. There might be 9x10s. It feels a little bit bigger than an 8x10. He says, dope. Guys, the floor is open. If anybody wants these products are awesome. Good luck, Candy. So, in this case, so far we have 1 green and 1 gold. 1 green and 1 gold. What color is 101s in this? Has anybody seen a 101 yet? Paul Molitor. Legend. Alright. PH Candy, what's your PC team? I know you like the big money teams. I'm trying to think, what's the teams you bought first today? Cincinnati and maybe, not Philly, right? Oh, Minnesota Twins? I like it. Iridescent. That's not boring. Hey, I collect the Suns and Dolphins. Suns been boring lately and no good rookies. It's cool. Collect what you like. That's like true collectors. You should collect what you like. I'd be happy as hell to have Minnesota. You know how many super fractors I pulled from Minnesota the last 2 years? Well, of course, we love to gamble, right? But for you PC, I pulled so many Minnesota super fractors the last 2 years, and the spots are like never more than $39 a spot in cases. And almost every super fractor was Byron Buxton too. So, but yeah, I like to gamble too, obviously. Skeens, that's a great gamble. I mean, I love going to Vegas and gambling, so that's how I mean, breaking, I love breaking, I don't know. I like the excitement. Another gold. Back-to-back golds, boys. I love to gamble, Adam. I just like to, I don't know. I like taking risks. For the New York Mets, Francisco Lindor. Francisco Lindor for the New York Mets. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than an 8x10. It's probably like 9x12 or 9x10, something like that. Francisco Lindor. And all these are certified. This is 7 out of 50. It's Fanatic certified and baseball certified. Players Association, I think. Not bad, right? Guys, we have 7 boxes left. The lowest we hit so far is gold, which is the second highest numbered. There's a green out of 99, then we go gold. We haven't hit any red, nothing. No duels. I feel like this case is ready. No, not yet, but I mean, I'm going to break every version of this. I heard they're doing a hockey version. Oh, by the way, you guys were asking me about the Yankees balls yesterday. So the reason we didn't get the offer of the Yankees balls, it's up to you, brother. I never push people in sales. But I feel like this case has a favorable count. The reason we didn't get the Yankees balls offered is because Steamy just took one. The reason we didn't get an offer on the Yankees balls is because that wasn't exclusive for the Fanatics Yankee New York store. But my people at Fanatics told me they're going to try to get me some Yankees cases. They're going to try to get me some Yankees cases, so. Alright, so I do have to go in order. PH Candy, if he hits something big and you don't feel good about it. Oh, you know what? I probably should put the tag on the back. If he does hit something big and you don't feel good about it, you can always request a refund. I'm not worried about it. Or you can say, can you just open up another case? Whatever you want. I'm easy going. I don't really care. You just said right the one on top? I'm just going to take the one on top. We go with that? Give me a thumbs up. So if you hit something you're like, oh, I don't like the mojo anymore, just tell me. I'm easy going. This is Steamy. Alright, Steamy, good luck, brother. So I will get those Yankees balls, I think. We don't say that. I will get those Yankees balls. They asked me, how many will you buy? I'm like, I'll buy whatever. I like the product. Once I like a product, I buy all your stuff. Once I like a product, I'll buy all your stuff. Good luck, Steamy. Michael Rubin's a freaking genius. I think they're just getting started. I think it's just going to get more fun, more cool products. And, you know, people always get mad if something's expensive. I'm like, they have products for every price point. You want to buy a $100 box? They got that. You want to buy a $10,000 box? They got that. Yeah, well, it's covered over to covered. So, the only people that get mad that want everything but they can't afford it is just buying your range. Series 1 and 2 this year was amazing. There were so many cool hidden gem hits and stuff like that. Just buy what you can afford. Another gold. It got moved off. I'm going to fix it. Baltimore. Oh, shit. Jackson Holiday, baby. That's the third gold. Let me fix that. That is the third gold. Jackson Holiday. That's pretty badass. 7 out of 50. Oh shit, that's jersey match. That is jersey match, Stimmy. That is jersey match. 7 out of 50. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. That's a W. Tony might be a buy on you. Tony's quiet. He's busy making my thumbnail. Nice seeing you, Steamy. I'm crying now. Steamy, if you want to sell it, Tony's probably a buyer. That's his PC. Candy. 1 through 6. If you're still okay with this case. Says bottom. Give me a thumbs up if that's the one. Alright, come on, let's get a red. We need a red. Or give us a black out of 10 at least. Or give us like a sexy as duel. Give us 2 nice players. Actually, for you, we should get Ellie. I don't even know if Ellie's on this checklist. I would assume he is. I pulled a nice-ass Paul Skeens yesterday to 25. That was nice. No Ellie? Wow, that's kind of interesting. Wonder why. Alright, here we go. Good luck. Uh-oh. I've never seen this. I think it's a 101. It's either 10 or 101. I've never seen this. Or maybe a short print. Okay, I could be wrong. Is that a 101, guys? With the purples? It's blue. It's out of 10. It's not numbered? Okay, I got different answers. I guess that we'll just find out. Who's that signature? It looks like Astro Shingarts. Anybody recognize the signature? Christian Walker for the Houston Astros. Bag, man. Christian Walker for the Astros. This is halftone short edition. Huh. Does anybody know how many are made of this halftone? I'm not sure. I've never seen that before. Halftone. They did not make 10,000 GG. Wait a second. Hold on a second. If GG says 1 in 74 boxes, so 1 in 7 cases. That's actually pretty good. 1 in 7 cases. Hey, if GG says they made 10,000 of this, he probably wants to buy it. Or trade. Nice. I can't, Steamy. I'm not sure about the player, Christian Walker. Guys, we have 5 left. Still no red, still no black. Obviously never guaranteed, but we seem to hit something in every case. Seems like you have really nice odds right now. GG says plays for the Stros came from the Cubs. There was Randy Johnson previously, yes. Thank you, PC. I hope you're happy, Candy. If you want to sell this or trade it, I don't know if GG's interested. If you don't like Astros. But it is a short print, so 1 in 7 cases. Stevie, you want to see your Jackson Holiday again? Here we go. $50. Candy, GG is challenged. I'm sorry. That was a bad example on my part. Jackson Holiday. Gold out of 50. No worries. Pick a low number. 1 through 5. Good night, PH Candy. You should watch Hang Out. You don't have to buy, just hang out. Sleeping is overrated anyway. There you go. 1 through 5 left in this case. We have 2 golds, 2 short prints, 1 green. That's 4. What's the other one? You want number 2? Alright, Outback is about to rip one. Nice to see you, Outback. I can pin it for you, no problem. We can pin it. Let me finish this break, actually. Finish break. Here you go, pinned. Pinned. What do we have? 1 green, 2 gold, 1 short print. Maybe we had 3 gold. I don't know. How you, sir? Miss you. I've been kicking it with these kits. Kits are good. Oh, you mean with my other breakers? Just T, Adam. Oh, I think it was 3 goals, yes. Oh, with my other breakers. Yeah, that's good. I mean, look, I tell people this all the time. I like the Randy Johnson, too. That was pretty cool. It's okay to switch up. That's why we have different breakers now. So you guys can actually get a different experience a little bit, but still break with the same company and still get the same awesome shipping, right? Oh, hold on a second. I'm having a glitch here. There we go. All right. So that's okay. You know, sometimes you might be in the mood for Renee. Sometimes you'll be in the mood for Cole. Sometimes for Zach. Sometimes for Tatiana. That is A-okay. Why break anywhere else? Oh, it's only like 5 minutes from here. It's towards the beach. It's probably 10 minutes from here. It's pretty close. 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, how long? Yeah, about 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Well, we're in escrow right now, but we just started escrow, so it's gonna take like 45 to 60 days probably. The Firebots. Let's get something nice. We need a 101 out of these. Zach is all upset because we only got 25 cases of these. And he's like, man, you guys are going to sell them all before I come back. I'm like, hey, that's what happens when you leave. He loves stuff like this. But we'll probably save him at least a case. I don't know, maybe. Here we go. No, he's taking care of family business. Oh, I think that's orange. That should be orange out of 25. Atlanta Braves. Greg Maddux. That's pretty badass. Greg Maddux, legend. Greg Maddux, legend. 18 out of 25. 18 out of 25. That's a hit, right? I've never been to it, but DM it to me. I'll go check it out. I'm not opposed to checking out a kitchen. But I'm not a Carlsbad local. I live in Scripps Ranch. But now when we buy this building, we'll probably move into Carlsbad. Very nice. That's a nice set. I think that's a W. I'm going to go ahead and call this a W. Craig Maddux. DM me the name. I'll check it out. This product just came out, what day is today? Friday? Oh, no, today, Thursday. I think this product came out on Tuesday. That's cool. Tell him to come on the show with us, Adam. Oh, first year? I think maybe a year ago, I think it just came out. Either a year or 2 years ago. Outback. Craig Maddux. Guys, we have 4 left in the case. 4 left in the case. Who wants to crack-a-lack the next one? Oh, this store is full of all kinds of cool stuff. That was a nice Craig Maddux. Nice to see you, Julie. I also have Dynasty in the store. Hall of Fame autos are cool. Let's get Trader B over here. Crack a case of Dynasty. Get his gambling juices flowing. The store is loaded, boys and girls. I have 4 left in this case. I can also crack a new case if you want me to. I don't care. That was the lowest number we hit so far at a 25. We hit 3 golds to 25. A short print. That's what we hit so far. Never know for sure. But we can also crack a new one. I mean, we haven't hit anything red. We haven't hit any duels. But, I mean, nothing is ever guaranteed. Outback just went Bowman Sapphire Baseball. I like it. I'm going to have to get one from Cole's room. You know what? I did not get to rip many of those. Let me get one from Cole. Watch. He's going to be mad. I'm going to hit something big. Every time we steal a box from Cole, we hit something big. guess what? Brand new case. Brand new case. Brand new. Tell me which way you want to go. Left stack, right stack, 1 through 5, 1 being on top. Left, right. 1 being on top, 1 through 5. Left 3, so left 3. Give me a thumbs up if that's good. Give me a thumbs up if this is good. He says, I am good. Alright, we need regular top loaders. Let's switch up this game. I will top load every card for you in this, since it's Sapphire. What's our big chases in this again? This is Sapphire 25, so that's not Jax, that's the latest one. That's JJ, right? Mate. For Colorado, what's Colorado? Jesus Mate. Colorado Cardone, isn't this, right? Condone? Condone. I didn't get to break that much Bowman this year so far because Cole has been breaking so much Bowman. Yeah, JJ Weatherholt. Kind of fun. Quintero. Alright. Well, if we hit something big, you guys just help us out. Here we go. Good luck. Should be 1 auto guaranteed in this if I remember right. Good luck. Let's get a big one. Oh yeah, Detroit McConkley. We hit the pop of him. Actually sacked it a few days ago. Striker, did we ever submit that in the best of top 10? Kyle Teal, Alvarez, Bo Walker, and Jacob Brejan. You know what? I'm just going to top load these as we go. McConkel. This way it also lasts a little bit longer. You get to enjoy it. We hit the 101 Pop-Its on our Instagram page if you want to see it. Zach hit it. How much color do we get in this? Like 4 cards? Like regular Sapphire? 4, okay, that's good. What's up, Simba? Tillero, Sean Keese, Carlos Tavares, 48 out of 99 for Washington. Tavares for Washington, and Zach Showalter. How do we feel about Carlos Tavares? Any good? Who's the redemption? Oh, Redemption's Mate? Okay. I just like to say Jesus made. I'm sorry. I like that name. Alright, let's get a Redemption auto. Gary Gilhill. Rodriguez. Mitch Jepp for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 161 out of 199. 161 out of 199. Mitch Jepp. Luke Sinnert. I'm not sure about this Pittsburgh guy. How do we feel about him? Room is not going crazy, so that's not a good sign. Not good. Nah. Meh. Alright, well, let's just get a red then. Red or orange of a big player. Outback says sleeper. Okay, we'll like it. Sleeper. You're right, this is Bowman. Like, so many great players came out of this. When they got hit, everybody was like, eh. Tink Hens. Pineda, we got a gold. Come on, baby. Tampa Bay. Santiago Suarez. Santiago, 42 out of 50. Suarez, 42 out of 50. $42 out of 50. This is the first box in a brand new case, guys, if anybody else wants to get in here. And I know top loading every card is overkill, but you know what? It's Bowman Sapphire. They all have some value. Max Clark, Chi Cheng, Leo DeReese, and Christian Campbell for Boston. You never know for sure. I think so too. It all sells, but I mean, I don't know. On personals, I top load everyone. If this were a break, we'll top load all the firsts and the rest just gets sleeved. But on personals, we'll just top load and make sure your cards are protected a little bit better. Thomas White. Got an orange. Luis Javier, come on. Atlanta, pitcher. Do we have any shot? Cam Caminiti, 16 out of 25. Isn't he decent? Cam Caminiti. Decent. All right, we'll take it. Orange. Oh, he's a third baseman now? You sure? No, he's not. Oh, that was his dad. Okay. And I think that's why the name sounds familiar. PJ Morlando, Hernandez, Perez, and Emil Morales. Damn, he died because of roids? That's crazy. All right, one more. Good luck. Good luck. Lindsay. Escobar. Emilian Petre, 51 out of 75 on the yellow. I'm assuming this was not a very great box. Joe says, meh. Sorry. But the good news is, if anybody else wants to get one, we took down, Outback took down one of the bottom ones for us. At least we hoping. That is Bowman. I'm still on storage for CNooks. New episodes every Saturday. New episodes. Outback, you still here? Sorry, sir. New episodes every Saturday. That's nice. Out of what product? That's nice. Outback left. He's like, that's it. I'm going back to the kits. Going back to the kits. Back to the kits table. No, he's been breaking with Cole a lot. Honestly, breaking Bowman with Cole is probably a lot more fun because he has really good knowledge of it. Bowman is not my strong suit. I mean, I usually study when I break it, but I didn't. I think this is actually my first Bowman I broke this year. So I really didn't study up on it. I just been giving it to CC. And then Sack breaks some of it. Tatiana actually knew Bowman pretty well too, especially draft, because she broke so much with CC. What is my strong suit? Good night, Outback. Sorry, it was not a great box. Always good to see you. Just to pull fire. Not We Friends. They don't have any more, but I think no, not soccer. Regular baseball and football and basketball, I think. It's pretty good. I think Tatiana is doing football tomorrow, maybe. Either football or Marvel, who knows? One of the two. Football or Marvel. I do have Sapphire basketball, guys, in the store. Yeah. Shrika is doing Matthew Bowman over there. The store is loaded, boys. Store is loaded. Personal floor is open. Personal floor is open. Alright, if nobody else wants to do anything else, I'm going to send you guys to CC. If nobody wants to do anything else, I'm sending you guys to CC. It's not guaranteed, Julie, but we usually see low-numbered stuff. Like, in those 4 cases left, I feel there should be at least 1 red or 1 out of 10. But you never know. Let me see where it's at. Oh, that's down by the beach sites in Carlsbad. That's probably like, that's like right on the beach almost. That's probably, let me see where he's at. Oh, that's actually, no, that's not even really Carlsbad. That's more like, nah, that's Carlsbad, I guess. Village, let me see, Tamarack. That's like the way north side. That's almost Oceanside. That is probably, so like to get here is 5 minutes. That's probably 10 minutes away from us. 10 to 15. Not that bad. Yeah, it's right. It's basically right on the border of Oceanside. Like, we're down by like Palomar Airport. Alright, if nobody else wants to do anything, you want to become a breaker? You too rich to be a breaker. Resetting my industry. I don't know what that means. Alright, well, hey, let's talk. This guy left a moment. He's like, where's it at? People are so funny. I want to have fun too. Breaking is a lot of work, just so you know. I mean, it's fun, but if you break good and you break serious, it is a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of work. A lot of people don't realize how much work is. Are we by Legoland? Yeah, we're close to Legoland. Big Red, a Hawaiian gangster. How you doing, brother? Hey, Big Red, are you gonna be at the National this year? If you are, we definitely have to meet up. Oh, man. Well, if you do, let me know. Yeah, we gotta break on Fanatics a lot, yes. Fanatics and eBay Life. We're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna start out with like 16 studios, Joe, with this new building. Yeah, eBay Live, Fanatics, whatnot, and probably Twitch. Not Twitch. TikTok. Perfect. Alright, well, when you come down, I'll see you. Alright, boys and girls. I gotta be here in 10 hours. Shrika, can you send my cell phone number to Big Red? Shrika, send my cell number to Big Red. Big Red, if Shrika doesn't send it to you, ask him in the next chat. I wouldn't expect anything less. I wouldn't expect anything else. See you guys tomorrow, boys and girls. Love you. Thank you for the awesome breaks.